For years, this hour and this music have meant to millions of Americans a welcome visit from two beloved personalities. In fact, through the seasons, Amos and Andy have become more than personalities. They are real people. On this occasion, we present Mr. Lennox R. Lord, the president of the National Broadcasting Company, who will bring a special greeting to them. Mr. Lord.
On the eve of the 10th anniversary of the National Broadcasting Company, it is a pleasure to salute Amos and Andy, who for 7 years of that period have played a leading role in making our two networks famous. My early appreciation of this outstanding program was quickened into personal interest through association with Amos and Andy at a Century of Progress Chicago, where the Skyride Towers were dedicated to them. As this program now commences its 8th year, the National Broadcasting Company takes pride in recognizing the achievements of Amos and Andy. It is to these pioneers and friends of long standing that we give our congratulations tonight, and our appreciation of the many pleasant hours we have spent together. We take you now to Amos and Andy in Hollywood, with the hope that this program tonight is only an early milestone on a long road of happy birthdays ahead.
Today, Amos and Andy drove their taxicab up in the mountains to Lake Arrowhead. They decided to explore that section of the country, and after driving for almost an hour, they found themselves lost. By mistake, they turned on a narrow dirt road, and unfortunately, the car stopped out of gasoline. As the scene opens now, we find the boys walking down the road about 100 yards from their taxicab, headed for a modest farmhouse to use the telephone. Here they are.
Well, I didn't know that we was out of gasoline. We must have a leak in the tank or something.
Yeah, where in the world is it?
Well, I don't know where we is. We was somewhere up near Lake Arrowhead, up in the mountains. That's all I know.
Well, how did we ever get on this road we is on?
Well, you was the one that told me to turn down this road.
This ain't a mess. I don't know. Here we is 100 miles away from Los Angeles, up in the mountains. Done lost our way, and we out of gasoline. I can see us sleeping in this taxicab up here now, or walking my feet off to get some gas.
Well, the thing for us to do is to go to this house down here and ask the man let us use the telephone.
And don't forget, if somebody brings us some gasoline out here, it's going to cost us plenty of money.
Well, if the man will let us use the telephone, we just got to call up the nearest filling station and ask them to send it out and pay them whatever they want to charge us. Unless we want to walk to the nearest place and get it, but that might be miles away from here.
Well, here's the house. Yeah, there's the man's mailbox with his name on it. What does that spell?
Say on the mailbox, WALTERHUSCON.
WALTERHUSCON. Yeah. Well, let's get on in there and ask them.
Yeah, I guess it's all right if we go up to the front door, ain't it?
Yeah, there's a lady over there working in the garden here.
Yeah, well, come on, let's go up there. If he wants us to pay him for using the telephone, let's pay him.
Yeah, well, go ahead. Knock on the front door.
Well, come on with me. Walk up on the porch with me, and don't start talking big enough now when you see him.
Well, you do all the talking if you want. This thing of running out of gasoline this far from home here is bad.
Yeah, well, wait a minute. I hear somebody coming.
How do you do?
How you do, sir?
How you do, sir?
Mister, could we use your telephone, please, sir?
Well, I'm very sorry, but I don't have a telephone.
Oh.
Oh, you ain't got none, huh?
No, is there anything wrong? Could I be of any assistance to you?
Well, we got on this road out there in front of your house, and we run out of gasoline, and we was going phone to the filling station or something. We didn't see no automobiles going by, you see.
We kind of lost, mister.
I guess we can walk to the filling station, though, if you tell us which way the nearest one is.
Well, the nearest filling station, boys, is quite a long ways. But I think I could let you have a little gasoline.
Yeah, sir, well, we'll pay you for it.
Oh, that's all right. Let's walk out here and go around in the back.
Yeah, sir, well, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Where are you boys from, Los Angeles?
Well, we is from New York.
We drove out from New York to Hollywood on our vacation with a trailer, and we left the trailer in Hollywood, and we drove up there to Lake Arrowhead over there, and I don't know, we started messing around up here, and we got lost.
And run out of gasoline.
Well, that's too bad, boys. Now, let's see, what have we here? Here's some gasoline. You boys don't have a can or anything, do you?
I know, sir, we ain't got nothing, but we look around, see if we can find something.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one you can have. Yeah, you can keep this.
This show is nice of you, mister.
Yeah, sir, we won't pay you.
Oh, no, that's all right. Do forget about that. Sit down there. There's a little bench there that I keep out here. Now, this can holds, now, let's see, about 3 gallons. I'll fill it up for you.
Oh, no, sir, we don't need that much.
That's all right. I've got plenty of gasoline. Now, here's a funnel. You boys are a long way from home.
Yes, sir. That's a bad feeling, too.
How would you like to have a sandwich before you go?
Well,
No, thank you, sir. We just had something to eat a while ago. Oh, that's plenty of gasoline there. Ain't no use
All right,
filling.
no, that's all right. I might just as well fill it up.
It sure is nice, sir. We didn't want to bother you. We just wanted to use your telephone, and yours was the only house that we could see around here.
Well, that's 3 gallons of gasoline you can have.
Yes, I wish you'd let me pay you for this.
Oh, no, that's all right. Maybe someday I'll run out of gasoline in front of your place. and I'll call on you, and you can pay me back, huh?
yes, sir. How come you live up here in the mountains by yourself?
Well, I'll tell you. Move over there.
Yes, sir.
I'll sit down with you in a minute. Sit down, young fella.
Yes, sir, thank you, sir.
You live up here alone, huh? How come?
Well, no, I don't live alone. I live here with my wife part of the year. She's out there in the garden now.
Yes, sir.
You see, I'm in a business that, well, it's a sort of nerve-wracking. When I'm working, it feels like I'm on a merry-go-round.
You work in Los Angeles or Hollywood or someplace
Yes,
like that?
I've worked in Hollywood quite a bit. I've worked in New York quite a bit, too, in Chicago. When I finish my work, well, I just have a feeling that I'd like to get away, so I come up here and enjoy this little place.
Just the two of you, huh?
Yes. You know, I find that if a man will get away from his work part of the time and just think without the turmoil of worry and going here and there, well, it does you a lot of good.
Yeah, that rest do anybody good. That's what I preach all the time.
Yes, but you can't rest too much. But after you hit the ball and work night and day, well, it's nice to get away.
Yeah, the man got to have some rest already.
Yes, that's right. And a lot of them think, though, that they don't need it. But when I work pretty hard. Now, I've seen some of my friends try to keep going, and I've seen them crack under the strain. You know, boys, when I come up here, I find that I can think better. I get something out of life that I didn't know existed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's Hollywood is a busy place, all right.
Yes, Hollywood is a busy place. And I guess a lot of people think it's sort of a playground. But a lot of people work awfully hard in Hollywood, and I've seen the work there drive them almost insane.
Yeah, that moving picture business is a tough business.
Yes, I'm afraid you're right.
I guess when a man, some of them people down there, them actors and all that, in the moving picture business, or when they get on the stage and stuff, they is under a strain then. That is a strain.
Well, you know, I don't know that there's any other business that takes up 24 hours of a man's time every day when he's working. But, boys, this little place up here, well, I think every man in his heart would like to come to such a place someday and spend some time. Of course, some people might not like the dead silence of the night or the quietness of the day, but I love it. Yes, sir, I love it.
Yes, sir. Well, Mr., we'll get going now. You say I can have this can?
All right, yes, keep that. Throw it away when you're finished with it.
Well, we sure appreciate it.
Yes, I wish you'd let us pay you for this.
No. I've been paid by talking to you. I'm kind of glad you dropped in.
Yes, sir. Well, we sure is lucky, all right. And before we go, I want to tell you how much we thank you for giving us the gasoline. It saved us a long walk, all right.
All right, boys. Well, good luck to you.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Is we lucky?
I say we is. You know, he's one of the nicest fellas I ever met in my life. His face kind of made you feel at home, didn't it?
It sure did.
Huh?
Nice place they got you, too. Yeah, there's the mailbox. What'd that say on there again?
WALTER HUSCON. Nice fella, wasn't he?
He sure was.
The character of Walter Houston was played by Mr. Walter Houston himself. Amos and Andy would like to extend their sincere appreciation for his kindness in appearing on the program tonight. On this, the first night of Amos and Andy's 8th year on the air for Pepsodent products, the Pepsodent Company wishes to express its gratitude and appreciation for the loyalty and fine showmanship of these two boys. May we, on behalf of you, the Amos and Andy audience, salute them with cordial good wishes for their continued success. And now, I know that Mr. Houston would be happy to say a few words to the Amos and Andy listeners at this time. Mr. Houston.
Thank you. Friends, first I want to tell you that it has been a great pleasure for me to work with the two boys whom I have listened to for many years. Whenever the opportunity presents itself, I invariably listen to Amos and Andy. This is their anniversary, the starting of their 8th year on the network. I have read their biography. Many of you know this. But for the benefit of those who may not be familiar with the facts, here they are. These boys started working with colored dialect in January 1926 under the name of Sam and Henry. This program, which was similar to Amos and Andy, was broadcast in the early days of radio over WGN in Chicago. After 2 years at Sam and Henry, the boys changed their names to Amos and Andy. In other words, Amos and Andy was actually started in March 1928. They broadcast at that time over station WMAQ in Chicago, with additional stations added by means of electrical transcription. But it was 7 years ago tonight that they started on what might be called the big time. As you all know, they have established a record in radio broadcasting. They have received today many congratulatory messages from people in every walk of life. They deserve it. Tonight's episode, in which I had the pleasure of participating, was their 2,395th day of broadcasting. As you know, the boys broadcast twice each day. I think these boys should be congratulated on their long record of daily broadcasting of these episodes, which carries with it a streak of not only human interest, but of philosophy, which I have often enjoyed myself. Their humorous episodes have been a joy to many people for an awful long time. I congratulate these boys not only upon their ability to impersonate these characters, all which they do themselves, but for writing this material each day. They are seated by me now, squirming in their chairs, and I'm going to ask them to say just a few words. It has been a pleasure to have had the opportunity of talking to you. I thank you. And here they are, Amos and Andy.
Well, that's very nice of you, Mr. Houston, and it's certainly nice of you to say all those sweet things.
Yeah, even me, I was blushing. It ain't nobody ever heard me blush on the radio.
Well, our program is almost up. We just want to tell our listeners how grateful we are to have passed another milestone in radio broadcasting. We've been grateful to the cooperation we've received here in Hollywood. We want to thank Major Law for his kindness, the Pepsi and Company for their nice message, Mr. Houston for his cordial greeting, and we want to tell you how grateful we are to you listeners who make these anniversaries possible. We want to thank you and tell you we're very, very thrilled tonight and say good night.
Good night, folks.
Has come to you through the National Broadcasting Company.
Lightning.
I see, Miss Andy.
The Kingfish. We is all brothers in that great law. And as interlocutor, your old friend Bill Hay. Here they are. And the Mystic Knights of the Sea, male chorus and quartet.
That's my home, my journey, that's the money, old man,
Gentlemen, be seated. Well, Andy, I see you wear your derby even in the minstrel show.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tonight's my unlaxing night, boy. I really gonna do some unlaxing around here.
Well, what's that? I see you got a gun strapped on your belt there. What's the idea?
Never mind, Bill. You gonna find out. Just don't stop me from unlaxing, that's all.
By the way, Andy, the last time I was over at your house, you had a nice bunch of chickens over there. How are they getting along?
Well, I got a new bunch of chickens over there now, Bill, and I got the smartest rooster in the world.
Well, what makes you think your rooster is so smart, Andy?
Well, right next door to our house, a man's got a couple of ostriches over there.
Yes, yes.
And there's a hole in the fence. So this rooster I got went next door, and he seen this ostrich egg laying there, so he took his feet and he pushed that ostrich egg through the hole in the fence over in the backyard. Then he called all the hens round the egg.
Yes, go on.
And then this rooster say to the hens, he say, gals, I ain't complaining, but I just want to show you what they is doing other places.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we should like to present one of the members of the Lodge Quartet, assisted by the quartet and chorus in their version of Sing, Baby, Sing.
Sing while you sing, baby, sing while you sing, baby, sing.
When trouble troubles you, sing, baby, baby, sing. Do like the birdies do. Sing, baby, sing. When cold winter comes, they're all out of rum. Poor little birdies, they ain't eating. But the tweet-tweet-tweetin'. Oh, don't you know? A song a day keeps me no Mr. Gloom away. Hard luck don't like music with that certain swing. So sing while you sing, baby, sing. Oh, when the troubles you, sing, baby, sing. Do just like the birdies do. Sing, baby, sing. When cold winter comes, they're all out of rum. Poor little birdies, they ain't eating.
The man is here with the stuff.
Oh, don't you know? A song a day keeps me no Mr. Gloom away. Now that hard luck don't like music with that certain swing. Sing, 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 sing.
Well, Kingfish, I'm glad to see you tonight.
Well, Miss Hay, I'm glad to be down here tonight at the Lodge Hall, see all the brothers out there in the audience. You know, it must give the brothers a great feeling to see me up here working for them, because I is their true leader and honest brother. Fine goings on. That's gratitude for you, Miss Hay.
By the way, how's your mother-in-law?
Oh, ain't you done heard about her, Mr. Hay? She was kicked by a mule.
You don't mean to tell me. Your mother-in-law was kicked by a mule?
Oh, yeah, sir. He let her have a good one.
Well,
yes,
I
sir.
must drop by.
Well, we had 125 people at the house yesterday.
Is that so? Extending their sympathy, huh?
No, sir. They won't buy that mule. You know my mother-in-law.
At this time, I should like to present a man whose voice is familiar to all of you. Amos and Andy have selected for their first guest star America's celebrated tenor, Mr. Frank Parker. Mr. Parker will sing Mandy from the 6th Follies of 1919.
Here's the brag, here's the brag.
Mandy, do you take this man, Frank Parker, to be your loving husband and promise to honor him through sickness and through health?
I don't know. I can't make up my mind.
Now listen, Mandy, there's a minister handy, and it sure would be dandy if we let him make a fee. So don't you linger, here's a ring for your finger, isn't it a humdinger? Come along and let the wedding time bring happy times for Mandy and me. Let the minister have me, and it's gonna be dandy if we let him make a fee. Now don't you linger, here's a ring for your finger, isn't it a humdinger? Come along and let the wedding time bring happy times for Mandy and me. Mandy and me.
Before continuing with the show, I should like to say that some time ago, Pepsodent toothpaste was licensed exclusively to use a newly discovered ingredient called irium.
Now for my gun.
Look out, Andy. What you doing?
Irium or no irium, I'm going to unlax around here tonight.
Oh, they got me. Here, Kingfish, help me. Deliver this message. Finish it enough.
Yes, sir, Mr. Hay, yes, I'll take care of it. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, here at last is the toothpaste that ends the disappointment of old-fashioned Jennifer.
Yeah, well, I'm going to relax around here if I got to knock everybody off.
Say, Lightning, come here. Take this announcement. Deliver this message to Garcia.
Garcia, who, where you at?
Hey, read it, Lightning, read it. You got to deliver the message.
Don't worry about it, Kingfish. I'll read it. Ladies and gentlemen, why not give up those old-fashioned, disappointing dentifrices?
Well, I hate to do this.
Pepsodent is the only toothpaste that contains irium, which not only floats away sputum, but nothing else can. It also steps up the luster to surprise and speed.
I'll get him this time.
I promise you that once you try this toothpaste, you want to give up them old-fashioned kinds and use Pepsodent all the time.
Is you hitting him, man?
I'm shooting him right in the middle. Lightning, what is the matter with you?
Well, I tell you, Miss Van, the Pepsodent Company thought something like this was going to happen, and they sent me a bulletproof vest.
Well, Amos, you seem very happy tonight.
Yes, sir, Mr. Hay, I is. Everything going along fine up to now. Got a nice crowd out here in the audience, too, ain't
Yes, we have a very nice audience here tonight.
Well, look at that. There's your wife in the front row there, Miss Hay.
Yeah, Mrs. Hay wanted to come down tonight to see the show.
Yeah, she's all dressed up in the evening gown. Stand up, Miss Hay, and let the people see you. Folks, that's Bill Hay's wife. Yes, sir. You know, Bill, last time I see your wife, her arms were so very thin. I was just looking at her forearm there, how big it is. She must be playing tennis or something, ain't she?
No, she isn't, but I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah, well, what makes her arm so big, Bill?
Well, Amos, I've invented a liniment. And by rubbing this liniment on my wife's arm, I find that it makes her arms much larger.
Oh, you rub the liniment on her arms and it makes them larger, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, I was just looking at her there, Bill. You must have spilled a little of that on her feet, too, ain't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, Amos Jones, assisted by Andrew Baum, the quartet and the chorus, will sing... Let me see, what is the name of that song?
Mr. Hay?
The name of this song is Dinah. Yes. The name of this song is Dinah. Yes. The name of that song is Dinah Lee.
Carolina gave me Dinah. Say, you're about the proudest one beneath the Dixie sun. Yes, sir, and the news is spreading about that wedding. Can you hear them church bells ringing? Here's the song my heart keeps singing. Dinah, is anyone finer in the state of Carolina? If it is and you know her, Lord, won't you show to me, oh, Dinah, with the Dixie eyes blazing, how long sit and gaze in to the eyes of just my Dinah Lee. Every night, why do I shake with fright? Because my dynamite change your mind. Oh, Dinah, if she wanted to China, I would hop an ocean liner just to be with Dinah Lee. Dinah, 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 is anyone finer in the state of North Carolina? If there's and you know, Lord, if they won't you show to me, Dinah, with the Dixie eyes blazing, how long sit and gaze in to the eyes of my Dinah Lee. And every night, why do I shake with fright? Because my dynamite change your mind. Dinah, Lord, if she wanted to China, I would hop an ocean liner just to be with Dinah Lee.
Bill, I hope you don't call that singing. He can't sing no more than a monkey.
Now, wait a minute, Andy.
Wait a minute, nothing. If you want to hear some singing, let me sing something.
I didn't know you could sing.
Oh, boy. When I sings, I really goes down after 'em. Yes, sir. I go way down below low H.
You mean you can sing as low C, or lower than below low C?
Below the sea. Well, I ain't exactly going to get wet doing it. Put on no diver suit or nothing. But I get way down there, though.
Oh, you do? All right, go ahead. Let's see what you can do with it.
All right, I'll show you. Crowd around me here, boys. Come
All
on.
right, Brother Andy, I hear.
I hear, too. Go ahead, Miss Ann, I
Yeah,
hear.
get up close now. Listen to this. Mr. Leader, give me a couple of chords and something there. I'll show you some below singing. Many brave hearts are asleep in the deep. So beware.
Hot dog.
You really going down there now?
He sure is low.
Stand back here, buddy.
Eyes, I got it.
finale by the entire company.
The Mystic Knights of the Sea Minstrels, with those inimitable end men Amos and Andy, Lighten and the Kingfish, the Mystic Knights of the Sea Male Chorus and Quartet, with your old friend Bill Hay as interlocutor, have been presented by the Pepsodent Company, makers of Pepsodent toothpaste. Amos and Andy will be back with you Monday night at this same time with their regular episode.
Say, look at that bunch of people out in the audience there, will you, Andy?
Yeah, I was talking to the Kingfish, and he said that they had to turn away about 2,000 people. They couldn't get them in here.
Say they had 2,000 people and they couldn't get in the place.
They crowded up all over the place, out in front and every other place.
Well, you know what we ought to do?
What?
We ought to put on the show again next Friday night and change the jokes and songs and everything around.
Yeah, let's do that.
Kaya tong, ming li tong, kaya kom ling sing soya song.
What did you say, mister?
I said, this is the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company.
Campbell's Soup bring you Amos and Andy. How do you do, everyone? This is Bill Hay. For many years, Campbell's soups have been a familiar sight on kitchen shelves. Recently, a comparatively new soup, Campbell's Cream of Mushroom, has appeared on thousands of them. This soup has such a delicious, out-of-the-ordinary taste that once a family try it, they usually vote it a place among their regular standbys. People who know and love mushrooms have taken keenly to Campbell's Cream of Mushroom. Those who had never tasted mushrooms in any form are just as enthusiastic. Even the smooth, rich look of its creamy surface tempts their appetites, and they find its flavor so delightful that they soon put Campbell's Cream of Mushroom among the dishes they like best. It's a blending of fresh, sweet cream, heavier even than whipping cream, and young, cultivated mushrooms. Mushroom flavor fills every spoonful. Mushroom slices abound all through. Why not try Campbell's Cream of Mushroom soup tomorrow? Everything is in readiness for the wedding of Beleta Green to Andrew H. Brown. Last night, a complete rehearsal was held at the church. Early this morning, a very elaborate canopy was placed over the entrance, and a thick carpet was laid from the curbstone to the church steps. Now we take you to the church, which is filled almost to capacity. In the congregation, there are many girls whom Andy has known in the past. Lightning, Van Porter, Brother Crawford, and Gwendell are acting as ushers, and they have successfully seated the entire gathering. At the last minute, it was decided that the Kingfish would give the bride away. Amos's wife, Ruby, has agreed to act as matron of honor, and of course, Amos will be the best man for his close friend, Andy. As the scene opens now, we hear the organ in the background of the crowded little church. The wedding party is in the rear, but we find the groom, Andy, and his best man in a little room to the left of the altar. The door is open, and Amos and Andy are seated so that those in the church cannot see them. Here they are.
Well, now, don't get nervous, Andy. That's the main thing, you see.
Well,
You'd get nervous, too, if you was in my place.
I know.
Oh, this is a big thing, Amos.
Yeah.
Oh, me, why don't the thing start?
Well, I think as soon as this music is over from the organ, then the mixed quartet from the lodge is going to sing one song, and then they go right into the wedding march.
Yeah. Peek out that door there.
All right, I peek out.
Don't let them see you, though. Is there many people out there?
Yeah, the church is almost full, and...
It is, huh?
Yeah, I see Madam Queen sitting out there. And there's Sadie Blake, too.
Oh, me. I was nervous, Amos.
But that's all right, and I with you. Now, take it easy, son. Come on, now. Pull yourself together.
My mouth is getting dry just like I told you it was. I feel like I got a mouthful of cotton.
Yeah, now, when you stand up at the altar there'll be a table right in front of you, and there it is out there now, and it's got a pitcher of water on there. And the preacher says it's all right for you to take a drink when you get there if you feel kind of faint or anything, you see.
Is there water in the pitcher? I wish I had a drink of it now.
Yeah, well, the pitcher got water in it. I know. The only thing is, I can't go out there and get you a drink of it now. Wait till you get out there, 'cause the pitcher will be right in front of it, and then you can take a swallow of it when you get there, you see.
Why don't they start the thing?
Yeah, well, don't worry. Now, it gets started in a minute. A couple of people are still coming in.
Yeah.
I got the ring now, you know.
Yeah, don't lose that. Now, what does I got to do?
Well, you remember what you done last night at the rehearsal?
What was that?
Well, you say, I do twice. You say that twice.
Well, why is I got to say it twice?
Well, the preacher asks you two different questions, you see. Then you say, I do once, then he asks you another question. Then you say, I do again, you see.
Yeah. You're going to be standing there by me, ain't you?
Oh, yeah, I is your best man, son. Yeah, now don't get nervous, Andy. I know just how you feel, but take it easy.
Yeah, well, stand up close to me now, 'cause I'm going to kind of lean on you.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
My knee's been giving me trouble for the last 2 days.
What's the matter with your knees, Andy?
Oh, I don't know. My legs been acting like they've been made out of rubber.
Wait a minute.
Everything going all right now, Andy. Don't worry about nothing. Remember, I'm looking out for your interest.
Well, listen, Kingfish, why don't the thing start?
Yeah, well, I just sent Leighton back there to tell the organ to stop playing and let the mixed chorus sing, then we go right on.
Then we're almost ready to start, Andy.
I get nervous waiting.
Yeah, I know you is, Andy. Everything gonna be all right.
This waiting around is getting me. Everybody stick with me now, will
Oh,
you?
yeah. Well, we've been waiting for the bride, you know.
Well, ain't she here?
Oh, yeah, she been here, but she been on the telephone out in the front office.
She talk on the telephone all day. Why can't she let the telephone alone when she gonna get married?
Yeah, well, now, right after the singing, the organ goes into the wedding march, Andy, you see.
Yeah.
And then we start down the aisle, you see.
Yeah.
Now, the next thing we want to do... Wait a minute.
There goes the singing now.
Yeah. Well, now, listen, boys. I'm going to leave you, and I'm going to get on in the back of the church there so I can be ready. Now, we'll start the wedding procession right after the song, Andy. Brother Andy, shake hands. Here.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, Kingfish.
Stand up now, Andy. You's all right now, Andy. Come on now.
What is the first thing that happened, Amos?
Well, you remember the rehearsal we had, don't you? You remember what you done last night at the rehearsal?
Yeah, me and you walk over and stand there in the middle when the wedding march starts.
Yeah, that's right. We stand right up at the altar there.
Well, now, how did they come down the aisle?
Well, the first thing that happens, the ushers come down first. You see, you got the 4 ushers. And then my wife, Ruby, is the matron of honor, you know. And she come down next.
Yeah.
And then...
How about Puddin' Face?
Yeah, well, the bride comes down with the kingfish. Of course, the kingfish is going to give her away, you see.
Yeah.
And they ask who give the bride away, and the kingfish is the one that say, I do, you see.
Well,
there's the wedding march now. Come on, let's get on out here. Come on.
How I look?
You look all right. Come on, follow me now. Come on.
Here I go. Come on.
Yeah. And that's right. Stand right here now. That's right. Now face the window that's got all them pretty colored stained glass in there. And look at there.
Yeah, I'll stand here like this.
Yeah, that's it. Now take your time. They're coming down the aisle. Everything gonna be all right now.
Yeah, here comes the preacher, too.
Yeah, he walked out from behind the palms.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't be nervous now.
Is they coming down the aisle, Amos?
Yeah, they're almost here. And don't forget now, you got to turn around and meet your bride. Don't forget that.
Yeah, you got my ring, ain't you? You got my ring, ain't you?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. It is right here. Now move over a little bit. There's here. Move over a little bit so your wife can get next to you.
Yeah. I'll move over here. Hello, darling.
Dearly beloved, we are here reverently assembled to see this man and this woman united and married, which is a relation divinely instituted and sanctified for the welfare and happiness of mankind. By this relation, the home is established, bringing the truest joys on earth, but it involves unfailing fidelity, unselfish devotion, and sometimes loving forbearance.
For as much as these two persons have come hither to be made one in this holy estate, if there be any here present who knows any just cause why they may not be lawfully joined in marriage, I require him to make it known now or ever after hold his peace. The vow shall now be spoken, after which we will bow our heads in prayer. So I ask you, who giveth this woman to be married to this man? I do. As a token of your unfailing desire, and as a token of your united lives, you may join your right hand. Do you, Andrew H. Brown, take this woman whose hand you now hold to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love and cherish her in sickness and in health, for better or for worse, and forsaking all others, keep thee only unto her, so long as ye both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Vileda Green, take this man whose hand you now hold to be your lawful wedded husband? And do you promise to love and cherish him in sickness and in health, for better or for worse, and forsaking all others, keep thee only unto him, so long as ye both shall live?
I do.
Andy, what pledge do you offer that you will fulfill these vows?
Here's the ring, Andy.
This diamond wedding ring.
Do you, Valeda, accept this token of the same?
I do.
You will then, Andy, place the ring on the fourth finger of the left hand. You will now join hands. I, by virtue of authority vested in me by the state and this church, I now pronounce you...
Amos, I shot.
Hey, Andy, you hurt?
Amos, my arm, my right arm, quick.
Somebody shot from the back of the church.
Amos, my arm.
King, please help me. We got to get Andy to a hospital.
Amos, help me. I think I'm going to faint. Somebody done shot me in the arm.
Get a hold of him. Come on, we're going to take him out here.
Awa! Awa!
Tonight is another step forward in the great career of Amos and Andy. For tonight they are broadcasting over the largest network of stations in their history. I wish for Amos and Andy and Campbell's Soups to welcome most heartily their old friends and the hundreds of thousands of new ones who, for the first time, through these increased stations, can now easily hear Amos and Andy each night. Campbell's Soups are glad to bring you Amos and Andy because they are such nationally loved characters with a homey philosophy that attacks life's problems in a way that interests, amuses, and, in so many cases, helps. And for my part, I'm glad to be able to talk to a still larger audience to suggest you're serving various Campbell's Soups. Tonight I want to suggest this. Won't you try Campbell's Cream of Mushroom Soup tomorrow? This may be a new soup to you, but I am confident that if you once serve it, your family will want it often. Amos and Andy, in person, will return to you tomorrow at this same hour over this same station. This is Bill Hay, speaking for Campbell's Cream of Mushroom Soup, bidding you all good night.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Campbell's Soup bring you Amos and Andy. How do you do, everyone? This is Bill Hay. For many years, Campbell's soups have been a familiar sight on kitchen shelves. Recently, a comparatively new soup, Campbell's Cream of Mushroom, has appeared on thousands of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, technical difficulties beyond our control are delaying our presentation of the Campbell Soup Show, Amos and Andy, scheduled to be heard at this time. As soon as these difficulties have been cleared, we hope to present Amos and Andy. In the meantime, a transcribed organ interlude. Gentlemen, the difficulties which delayed our presentation of Amos and Andy, sponsored by the makers of Campbell Soups, have now been cleared. Here are the famous pair, Amos and Andy.
And the next thing, I sort of forgot some of the words to the song I was going to sing. Couldn't get them in my head. Yeah. And you know that Mrs. Van Poder and myself ain't speaking to each other, and we were supposed to sing together. Yeah. Then a little thing like, this didn't amount to nothing, but I started thinking about getting up in front of all them people and something going wrong. Oh, now, that's it right there. Now you done beat around the bush. You done finally got in there where the rabbit is. Yeah. Well, what's that? What? Yeah, well, that is that thing you're talking about. That is the germ that starts the whole fever, that fear germ. Oh, I wasn't scared. You think you was. You were so nervous that all the nerves in your throat got together and said, let's tighten up on him. That's what your nerves say. Well, I've been over and talked to my singing teacher. I told her that I was better now. Yeah. Then she told me that she was going to have the recital next week. Oh, you was over there early this morning. Yeah, you told me that. Yeah. Oh, I in great shape. Oh, yeah. Come, I love you only. Oh, boy, I really wish the thing was tonight. Yeah, you really wish the thing was over and that you was a big success. That's what you really wish. No. I tell you, I know that I'm going to be a success. I know that the newspapers is all going to be there to hear me sing. Well, now, listen, and I didn't want to show you this, but here's a little piece that was in the newspaper today. What's that? Look here, I'll read it to you. The Bluebird School of Singing, which is managed by Mademoiselle Henrietta DeWitt, announced that the recital scheduled for tonight would be postponed until a later date due to illness of some of the participants. Yeah, well, that ain't bad. Now, listen to this. Andrew H. Brown contracted buck fever yesterday as the 0 hour approached. However, it was reported in Harlem that he knocked himself out with his own singing at rehearsals.
That's a fine thing.
Residents of Harlem claim to have never heard Mr. Brown sing. That noise you have been hearing for the past 2 weeks, which resembles a cow, was Mr. Brown rehearsing for his debut.
Now, there's something.
It is reported that Mrs. Henry Van Porter, one of our better singers in Harlem, flatly refused to have her voice humiliated by singing a duet with Brown.
Better singer.
This, we believe, was the real cause of the postponement. Although this writer called Mr. Brown on the phone yesterday for his statement, but found him unable to talk, much less sing. We are looking forward to the recital next week, when it is hoped that the teacher will be able to drug Mr. Brown sufficiently to get him on stage.
Irish, that's the whole thing, and I'll sue the newspaper for assault, battery, and slander.
Yeah, well, don't start suing the newspaper now, because they print the news, and this is news.
Yeah, but why has they got to stand up and say all that about me? Some little reporter that ain't got sense enough to come in out the rain write that stuff. Wait till the newspaper crickets hear me sing.
Yeah, well, that's who wrote this. This fella is the music cricket on the paper. He is the one that's going to report after he hears you sing.
Oh, he is, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I better let bad enough alone.
Yeah, I say you might as well. Don't forget, don't try to fight the newspaper. Remember, the pen is mightiest than the sword.
Yeah, I'd rather get stuck with a pen, though.
Yeah, well, he's sticking you with one now.
Yeah, that's the way with these crickets. They can't do nothing themselves, and they find fault with everything everybody else do.
Well, the man is paid to find out the news about singing, and he got to tell the truth because the public wants to know the latest news.
My public. How can they be like that? I love them.
Wait a minute. Here comes Henry Van Porter.
Yeah, I want to talk to him.
Well, don't start an argument with him.
Oh, he's on my side. Come in, Henry.
Well, how is you today, Henry?
Well, my charming friends, how is you? Mrs. Van Porter is home, and she's having a nervous breakdown.
Oh, she is, huh? What's the matter with her? Getting old?
Wait a minute, Andy.
I do not like that remark about Mrs. Van Porter.
Well, you don't like her singing neither, do you?
Well, her singing has nothing to do with the remark you made. I'll have you know, Andrew Brown, that she is a member of the younger set.
All right. Well, what's the matter with her?
Yeah, what is the matter, Henry?
Well, it just seems that this singing that she's doing is getting on her nerves. Last night she heard the news of the postponement, and it just messed up all of her plans.
Yeah, well, Andy had a bad throat here till they called the thing off.
Yeah, I was sick as two horses there for a while.
Yeah.
Well, confidential and under your hat, Mrs. Van Porter went to a store here in town, and she got a new dress to take home on approval. She was going to take the dress back Saturday morning, and she had a hard time getting the dress out of the store.
Oh, yeah, they won't let my wife take none out unless they put one of them lead sinkers on it, and if you take the lead sinkers off, why, you got to keep the dress.
Well, they had the little lead weights on the dress that Mrs. Van Porter borrowed, but she got some flowers to cover the lead.
Oh, yeah, they do that.
But now she can't use the dress for the recital, and of course she blames you for the whole thing, Andy.
Well, you blame me for it, huh?
Yeah, what's that?
Well, first of all, she said that you are teacher's pet.
Well, one thing, I paid that teacher $21. I ought to get a little petting for that. That's more than Mrs. Van Porter done paid. You know that teacher can't live on IOUs.
Well, boy, some things you know goes wrong and you can't do nothing about them.
Well, I will be glad when this singing is over because it is about to drive me out of my own home.
Well, don't forget we got to practice. People complaining about my singing.
Well, yeah, there's been some complaints, yeah.
I have heard, come, I love you only till I'm about to jump out of a window.
Well, I don't sing that much. I vocalize.
Hey, yee, I, oh, yo, whoa. Yeah, well, that is the thing, Andy, that the fellas is talking about in the newspaper, you know.
Mrs. Van Porter says that you will ruin her voice.
Well, how about her ruining my voice? She got me deaf in one ear now, the side she sings on.
Yeah, well, tell me this. When do you think the recital is going to be? Well, Mrs. Van Porter talked to the teacher a while ago. And the teacher thought that she would tell everybody, but the singers, a little ahead of time, and not tell them till a few minutes before the recital happens so that they won't have time to get scared.
Scared? I ain't scared, I'll tell you that. I'll sing in front of anybody. Be very funny if you see me in Carnegie Hall. I think they got it, Janitor End. All right. Be funny now. Be funny. I'll show you. Wait a minute. Come in, son.
Well, hello there. What y'all doing here?
Hello, Amos. Yeah, well, we're just talking to Andy here, Brother Amos. Andy claims that, after all, the reason his throat closed up on him and all that stuff, that he claims that he didn't have the buck fever, and that wasn't the trouble with his throat.
Well, don't think that I got the buck fever.
Yeah, well, the reason I come over here, I just talked to your singing teacher just a minute ago. I just left there, and she says that she is going ahead with the recital tonight, and Andy, you has got to sing.
Well, that's news. Yeah, well, going ahead with it, huh, Amos? Well, what do you think of it, Andy?
Well, I'll do the best I can.
No, that's all right. Take it easy. I was just fooling. Yeah, now there's a fella that's really got a throat, ain't it?
Yeah, them buck fever germs is just laying in your throat there waiting to hear something.
Come on, son, unlax yourself. I was just kidding.
To many, many families, soup means Campbell's tomato soup. So, if it's a favorite at your house, too, won't you plan to have it again soon? Amos and Andy in person will return to you tomorrow at this same hour. This is Bill Hay, speaking for Campbell's Tomato Soup, bidding you all good night.
Tomorrow, meet the day with a sunny glass of tomato juice. But make sure it's Campbell's.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System. Because of the importance of President Roosevelt's address to Congress, the transcription of the talk will be broadcast over WJSV at 10:45 this evening.
Victor record number 22293, side A. As regusted, take off that shoe. Amos and Andy, by Freeman F. Gosden and Charles J. Correll.
Something I can do for you.
Yes, sir, mister. I want to get a pair of shoes.
And he wants to get a big pair, too, mister. All right, just have a seat right here. Do you know what size you wear?
Well, I can wear 8, but my feet feel better in 9.
But 11 fit him better. Well, I'll take off this shoe and see what size it is.
Pull that off easy, will you, mister? That little toe of mine is giving me trouble.
There you are. By the way, you need some socks, too, don't you?
Well, I'll be doggone. Where did I get these socks from?
You got them from home. That's where you got them.
What size is that shoe, mister?
Well, the size on this one is rubbed out.
Well, better let me try about a 9 or a 10. I want some light 10 ones with a high toe.
All right, just a minute.
Yes, sir.
You gonna try to jam that foot of yours in a 10? You better get the bigger size the man's got in.
This is my bad foot the man is messing with here now, too.
Both of your feet are bad.
Wait a minute. Here he comes.
Well, now, here is what we call our double super special deluxe grade number 1.
Yes, sir.
That sounds good, mister, but I can tell you right now that he ain't gonna be able to jam his foot in that shoe.
That's the stuff, mister. Shake some of that sliding powder in there.
He ain't that simple. All right, now, slide your foot in there.
Yes, sir.
Push hard.
I is pushing.
Push hard, Amos.
Look out, Amos. Don't pull that shoe on my foot if it won't go.
There you is.
Take it off.
That's a good-looking shoe.
Take it off, quick.
Well, why don't you look at the shoe and see if you like it?
Take that shoe off my foot, quick. Somebody take it off.
All right, pull.
What's the matter? Can't you get it off?
Hurry up there. Get it off there, quick. What they had you wrapped up that time, didn't they?
That must have been too tight for you.
Let me rub my foot. Listen, mister. Don't never put nothing like that on my foot no more, please, sir. That foot's gonna be sore for a week.
Look at him fanning his foot with the top of the shoebox.
Well, that was number 10.
You better bring him the biggest one you got, mister.
Well, here's an 11 right here.
I can't put nothing on that foot no more. You have to work on the other one, mister. You done got this one burning up.
Well, you'll have to slip this other shoe off.
Yes, sir.
You gotta get shoes to make your feet feel good, Andy.
If they don't feel good, I ain't no good. I know that.
Well, you gonna cut slits in them anyway, ain't you?
Boy, these old shoes, what they do feel good on my dog.
All right, now, slip this one on.
Yes, sir. Take it easy now.
Even that one's hard to get on. Push hard, Andy.
Ah, there you are. Just a little tight. But I think that leather will stretch.
Stand up. Maybe your foot ain't in there yet.
Yeah, now you is coming. Yeah, that's the stuff. That's good. Yeah, that shoe is, let me see, uh-oh. Take it off. Take it off.
What's the matter?
Take that shoe off my foot
Now,
quick.
what's the
Somebody
matter?
take that shoe off. Oh.